Hey, it's time to amplify some backyard barbecue fun. And today we've got the HiCOZY Countertop ice maker. And it's nuggets. You know, the kind that you can chew on and it doesn't bust your teeth. This little ice maker can make 55 pounds in one day. Yeah, one day, 55 pounds. That's like my leg. I'm very impressed in the packaging from HiCOZY. It was in a box, then I took it out of the box, and then there was another box, and then there was one more box. Now you didn't see me take it out of the first box because once they delivered it, I thought, holy crap, this is a big box. But seriously, somebody came up with a great way to package up this little unit. There really isn't any assembly. You just have to pull off the tape on that little door, but make sure that it is down after you pull off the tape. You might want to wipe out the inside. You never know, right? But after that, you just fill it up with some water. It holds at least 64 ounces in that tank. But if you don't have a way to measure out the ounces, you do have a line that says max, so just fill it up to there. Now you can see I have a full hopper of ice, and that only took about an hour to produce. Now this one little container used about half of the water in that reservoir. It's the second way to get water to the HiCOZY. You can go ahead and hook it up below the faucet to any sink. You got plenty of hose and you got a little splitter valve that you can actually shut off too if you're not using your ice machine. Just follow the manual. It's pretty simple. Now this is the drain hose, but you want to make sure that this stopper is on nice and tight. You only take this off if you want to drain out the whole reservoir and clean it out. And for storage, just go ahead and wrap it right around that hanger. Here's your off and on switch, and this button that's flashing blue, that's your control panel. So once you've turned the power switch on in the back, all you have to do is hit this main button. And when it's making ice, there's gonna be multiple colors going clockwise around that knob. It's gonna be virtually impossible to see in my studio, but right now it's just flashing blue. And that's telling me it's filled up with ice. It'll be flashing yellow when you're running low on water, solid yellow if it's in the cleaning cycle, and flashing white when it's just on standby. It comes with an ice scoop and this nice little tray that you can put in front, because when you pull this little bucket or hopper out, a little water does actually spill out. And if you get a little water on here, don't worry, just take a little paper towel and wipe it off. I'm gonna fart. Oops, sweet roll. I'm naughty. Bad guy. But I'm not cooking food, so I can fart. Ice doesn't really care. Now with all this talking, I'm starting to get thirsty, so I better make a boozy drink. Take out our hopper, and it will hold, so you don't have to take it all the way out. But if you need to take it all the way out, grab it, tilt it up, because you have these little hooks that are gonna hold it in place. That's pretty simple, and it goes back in just as easy. Take our little scooper and go ahead and fill up our glass. Don't drop it all on the floor. Ugh, took an hour. I mean, this is like Norwegian gold right here. Trust me. Nugget ice was sold by the Norwegians when they went to England to pillage that island. If you don't believe me, just look it up on Wikipedia. I got it. Tell ya, I'm filming, so I can't go too many glug-glugs. They call it that good old Mountain Dew. Gluggity glug 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 glug. I hear it fizzling. It's a true sign of a good year of Mountain Dew. Perfect, right? This is a party. I mean, look, that's some beautiful ice. All right. No damaged teeth at all. Crunch it down. Best ever. It's great for parties, great for having friends over, and this unit is big enough to have a party. Now, if you got a lot of people coming over, you might want to start it up the night before and bag up a few. Now, I'm not saying getting all bagged up. I'm saying bag up a few pounds, and then you have ample to start off your party. It's a showpiece. Everybody's gonna wanna hang around this thing when it's running. So fun to watch those little nuggets fall out of that chute. What you doing, racer? Drinking boozy with my HiCOZY. I'm a poet and I didn't know it. I've been running this for about 6 hours now, and I am very happy with the quality of the HiCOZY Countertop Nugget ice machine. Remember, nuggets, no tooth damage. One thing that I want you to make sure to understand is as that ice melts, turns the water, right? And it falls right into that reservoir and then just gets made into new ice. Another great thing about this unit, it's portable. Seriously, and this leads me up to what my opinion is on the HiCOZY Nugget ice machine. I think it's pretty awesome. It looks good. It's super cool with the blue light. It's shiny and it works great. Now it is a little pricey. I will put a couple links in the description below. If you are looking for an ice machine that makes nugget ice, look in the HiCOZY, because I don't think you'll be disappointed in this unit. And for some of you that might be wondering, it is 16 inches tall, so it'll easily fit underneath any of your cupboards in your kitchen. Plus, you don't have to fill it on top, you're filling it directly into the front. But you do have to keep it about 4 inches away from any wall because there is some heat that's coming out of the fan in the back. It is pretty quiet, but there is a little bit of a fan noise. It's very similar to like a computer. All right, now just go ahead and close your eyes and imagine yourself hanging out with your friends at your tavern and you got an ice machine. You don't have to get one of them dumb ice buckets. Melts in a couple hours and everybody's like, hey, got ice. You gotta go down in the basement and get in your chest freezer and grab a bag and like, oh, Jesus, I forgot, and now I'm out of ice. You know, that happens. It ain't gonna happen with a HiCOZY. You'll probably run out of booze though, because everybody's gonna drink your booze right away, because that happens. Really, I mean, people are like, oh my God, I'm getting a HiCOZY and dump in some happy juice. So you better make sure that you're well stocked on all your adult beverages because you're gonna get more friends. I had a lot of fun making this video and I have more of these non-ish barbecue videos coming, but I do amplify your backyard barbecue fun. And this is our backyard barbecue fun. You can do it, yeah, you can. You can use this in the backyard. Probably not in the wintertime though. Probably freeze up. But in the summer, most definitely. Just keep it in the shade because your ice will melt faster and your electricity bill will go up. So we don't want that. Well, that's all I got. Roll the nation. And that's the best thing about standing off to the side while I'm rolling a nation. It's just that, you know, so good. Oh yeah. A little bit of bourbon juice. Drinking the bourbon today. Oh, bourbon.